Welcome, sprinters. Today we'll be speaking with Nadeem Mohammed. He's the CEO and founder of 123 Smart Pro. Welcome, Nadeem.
Hey, Simon, how you doing?
For the people who don't know you, who is Nadeem Mohammed?
I'm Nadeem Mohammed. You call me the SaaS whisperer. I've been in the SaaS game for a very long time, since 1997, and then again in 2008 when I launched my own first SaaS business. So I hold a exec MBA from Oxford Brookes, and a venture finance qualification from University of Oxford and Side Business School. So firmly in the SaaS game. And
what problems does 123 Smart Pro solve, and for whom?
Okay, we focus. So our software is predominantly for tradespeople. There's over 100 different types of tradespeople out there, right? From electricians, builders, plumbers, to landscapers and so on. And with tradespeople, right, what they do, they want to quote an invoice and take payment much faster than they do currently. And the problem is right now they rely on cash payments, which is the wrong approach to doing it, because what they do is they have to keep on, chasing customers and stuff like that. And, they lose payments. All the hard work that they put into a job, they lose because they're not taking payments on the spot. So we encourage automating their business and taking payments on the spot using an app. So we call it, Pro on the go.
What was your biggest obstacle before you contacted Strategy Sprints?
Biggest one was to go too far wide with sales. Right, so our sales team were not focused enough into a particular territory or type of territory, and that caused a lot of problems for us, right? And I'll give you an example of this, right? Because we try to say, okay, here's the product, and underneath there we can also do this, and 10 different things. And when you become so unfocused like that, even investors have a problem trying to understand what you're doing. So we had to pull back, and we thought, okay, let's focus on our strategy and say, okay, what's that one thing that we're going to do really, really well, and just concentrate on that thing. So that's why I kind of looked at strategy sprints, because it works in relationship to the way we kind of develop our product as well in sprints.
And you were looking at different business coaches. Why did you go with strategy sprints?
You were focused mainly on SaaS and service businesses, which is what I come from, right? So my entire background is service-oriented businesses, especially in infrastructure and SaaS in particular. So that attracted me a lot. And what happened was, as soon as you kind of talk about this whole 90-day approach, that resonates with me, because the whole development cycle is on 90-day cycles anyway. So that's the reason why we decided to go for strategy sprints.
So you started the 90-day one-to-one implementation, and what happened then?
Well, look, you know what? As soon as we started focusing, we got our first partnership involved with our, partnership signed up. That gave us access to 330,000 contractors, right? So we're in the process of onboarding, all the new ones now that are coming on board. That's changed our business completely. I mean, I'm talking about, a good 400% rise in sales. That many contractors is a huge undertaking. But it just made us realize that the more focused you are, the more you're going to get traction in your business.
And in terms of numbers, what was the sales that you could achieve, additional sales in 90 days through the sprint?
Well, if you look at when we started, I mean, this is a fledgling company, right? So we've done 150,000 at pre-launch. And now if you think about every contractor will generate roughly, let's say $100, right? $100 per month, right? In MRR, right? So $100 per month, and we're taking on board at least 12 per day we're onboarding. So you can do the math yourself, right? We already smashed our targets, right? For what we projected in 3 years' time, we're actually doing in 12 months now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congrats. And after the sprint, what happened even after the sprint?
Wait, you know what? The funny thing is, I looked at this sprint methodology, and it's, I've been applying it to the business, and then I thought, why don't I also become a coach, right? And teach other people how to do it as well, right? Because that's one of my passions anyway. And so alongside running 123 Smart Pro, I have a couple of other SaaS startups as well. I'm now in the game of looking to become a SaaS coach. So that's the next progression that I'd love to kind of go down the route. Naturally fits into the way, I've implemented strategy sprints into 123 Smart Pro. Now I can teach other people to do the same thing. and see the benefits and the results they're going to get.
This is so cool that you are now part of the team and are a certified strategy sprints coach, because you are the SaaS whisperer and you are amazing in building and scaling your own SaaS companies. And now you're sharing that with the world, which is a ripple effect that is just beautiful to see. And so many SaaS people are getting help from you and are very grateful. So it's so cool to have you, Nadeem. Thank you for this conversation.
Oh, thank you, Simon.
Hey, yo, Sprint Life.
Avoid trying to do thousands of things that doesn't work. We have 274 templates for your business success. Reach your ambitious goals with one-on-one sprint coach. We double your revenue in 90 days.